What is good, YouTube? Magic here, and today, it is time for me to announce my very own creation, at least as far as I'm aware. If I'm not, please tell me. I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes here, but I decided to come up with my own lock, and I call it the Origin Lock. I was actually going, full disclosure here, I was actually going to call it a Master Lock, but after a quick Google of Master Lock, it turns out that that mode already exists. So I'm going with Originlocke, and maybe the name will make a little more sense to you once I explain it, which is what I'm going to do right now with this pre-video. So first of all, the game is randomized, just like a lot of the game modes I do. So all starters, all trainer Pokemon, all gym battles, wild Pokemon, you name it, every Pokemon is randomized. Field items are randomized, TMs are randomized. The TMs even given to you are randomized unless they're field move TMs. So it's all pretty randomized. But now let's get into the nitty gritty of the Origin Lock. So the thing that makes the Origin Lock so special is that you get 6 Pokemon, your first 6 Pokemon, and that's the team that sticks with you throughout the game. But it still works in as a Nuzlocke in the sense that if that Pokemon dies, it is dead. It is not coming back. There's no fainting in this game mode. It's death. You die. That is it. Goodbye. That Charizard is now a piece of char in the dust. Anyway, you get the point. So we get his team of 6. So how does that work? Okay. It's pretty simple, actually. So I'm just going to run it through here. So we start the game. We go to our starters. We pick one of our 3 randomized starters. Bam, 1 Pokemon. Now, what I'm going to do as well is, with the help of some Game Shark action replay type of cheats, I'm going to start the game off with 5 Master Balls. And that's why I was going to call it a Master Lock, because of Master Balls. But, again, the name was taken. That's fine. That's fine. So, you start the game off with 5 Master Balls. You have your starter now. So you have your starter, you have 5 Master Balls. You go off to adventure. Any wild Pokemon you encounter at this point doesn't mean anything because you don't even have your Pokedex. So first you go get your Pokedex. Once you get your Pokedex, then the wild Pokemon count. Because the first 5 wild Pokemon you catch that are not duplicates of what you already have, or species clause, which means within the same evolution stage. The first 5 wild Pokemon you see, you catch with those Master Balls. And then that team of 6, which, this is what makes it tough, is that they could be all water types, but if you're that unlucky, you have to push through that whole lock with that team. That's just the way it is. That's the challenge of the game mode. So, I mean, you could start off with a team of like Dragonite, Charizard, like you name it, like super omega powerful, like legendaries. It could be 6 legendaries. It could be. It really could be. Or it could be a Beedrill. It could be a Butterfree. It could be Raticate. Not that these are terrible Pokemon, but let's face it, they're not the best Pokemon. But anyways, so that's the idea of an origin lock. You start off with your 6 Pokemon, and then you go through the game, and that's how it is. Now, in order to make the origin lock a little bit tougher, just because I find that the origin lock would be kind of easy at the beginning of the game, because you have 6 Pokemon straight up, which a lot of times you don't have 6 Pokemon for the first gym. So, like, in a sense, that could be easier. So, one of the rules we've made, first of all, is this is the same in any game mode, is just keep your team around the same level as the gym leader you're going to face. Like, maybe a little bit lower, even. But, even more importantly, and here's a big rule of the Origin Lock. In an Origin Lock, your highest level Pokemon can only be 5 levels higher than your lowest level Pokemon. If you ever surpass that boundary, your lowest level Pokemon dies immediately. And here, let me explain this, because this is the challenge of an Origin Lock. Another challenge of the Origin Lock. So, let's say I have my level 25 Raichu, right? Let's say that Raichu is my highest level Pokemon, and I also have a level 20 Ivysaur. So I have a level 20 Ivysaur and a level 25 Raichu. I go into battle. I'm battling against a Pidgeot. But I've got Ivysaur out, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna get super effective hit. Let's go into Raichu, because Raichu can take it down. So I go into Raichu, knock out that Pidgeot, but then what happens is Raichu goes to level 26. And now Raichu's 6 levels higher than Ivysaur. Ivysaur just got bopped. Dead. Gone. Just because I leveled up that Raichu. And so that's kind of the scary thing. And if you happen to have 2 Pokemon at level 20, when you hit that level 26, both of those Pokemon are dead. So that 5 level rule is huge in an Originlocke. Anyways, I think that pretty much sums it up. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I will try to clarify them. There may be like specific situations. This is all new, so like even I'm kind of working through it. If there are any specific kind of situations that sort of arise during the lock, we'll try and figure it out. But I think that pretty much sums it up. So without further ado, let's get into the Originlocke. What is good? What is good? What is good? What is good, YouTube? Guess what? We're here with the brand new Originlocke, Pokemon Soul Silver style, that is. Oh man, I can't wait to start this. I have no idea how it's gonna go. I'm actually kind of nervous, not gonna lie. But without further ado, let's get into it. Oh man, who knows? Who even knows what to expect right now? No info needed, thank you. On. Huh? What? Is it already that late? Oh no, I overslept. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know about this world. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. It's a Meryl. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Well, I think I'm a boy. Please tell me your name. Alright, go with the good old magic. There we go, there we go. Your name is Magic? Yes. Magic, are you ready? Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Fun experiences, difficult experiences, there's so much waiting for you. Dreams, adventure, let's go to the world of Pokemon. I'll see you later. Alright, here we are. In our house. Hey, Mama. Hi, Magic, you're finally awake. Your friend Lara was just here. She was playing hide and seek with her Meryl. Oh, I almost forgot. Our acquaintance Professor Elm was looking for you. He said he had a favor to ask you. You know where the lab is, right? It's right next door to us. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here, use this bag to carry things. This is your trainer card. Here, you can save records of your progress. And these are rather helpful. Okay. Just try touching the buttons and you'll know what to do in no time. Thanks, Mama. Thanks, Mama. Let's go to options right now, actually, and go to fast text speed. Oops. And confirm. Alright. What's Meryl doing here? There's Lyra. Hey, look who it is. It's the... we don't know his name. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Get out of here. Alright. Hi, Magic. I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. But before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with Pokemon just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon, but walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve, so I'm going to give you a Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon outside of its Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between Pokemon and people? The device over there has some Pokemon you could choose from. Ooh. Oh, hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey, listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyways, I got an email from him saying that at this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're still so busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know! You can go in our place, right? Can we count on you? You could choose one of the Pokemon over there. Alright. Let us see what our starters are. Oh my god, here we go. Remember, this is the Pokemon that all the way through the game. Like, do or die. Alright, let's get into it. Quagsire. Okay. We got the water ground type Quagsire. Next. Drifblim, the ghost type Pokemon. Alright. So we got an air balloon and we got some groundhog water thing. Whatever it is. Anyway, and the last Pokemon is a Volbeat, the bug type Pokemon. Alright guys, there are our options. We've got Quagsire, Water Ground, Drifblim the Ghost, Volbeat the Bug. Those are the options. Those are our starter options. Oh man, I don't even know which one to start with. I don't think I have a preference. I really don't. But I'm leaving this up to you guys. So basically how I'm going to run this is the first episode here is the starter episode. You're going to pick my starters for me. The second episode is the episode where we fill out the rest of our team. And then the third episode is when we really start getting into the nitty-gritty of the game. I mean, the second episode we'll probably have to venture off to Mr. Pokemon and all that. Get our Pokemon, so we may have a longer second episode. But anyway, only worry about the starters right now. We'll worry about the other 5 next episode. So, okay, one last time. Your options. And make sure to leave your vote in the comments down below. Your options are Drifblim, Volbeat, and Quagsire. So please leave your votes down below. If you think you're going to like this series, I know we're not really into it yet, but if you think you're going to like this series, or if you like this video, please give a like. If you like it enough, you can give me a subscribe too. I would very much appreciate that. But you don't have to. It's okay. You can still just enjoy it just the way you're doing it. I'm okay with that. But anyways, with that, I'm going to get out of here. So, episode 1 of the Originlocke is now complete. Give me your votes. And with that, have a magical day.